Very good morning to one and all. This is Vijaya and this is the team. We feel very happy to collaborate with us and I'll try to explain everything in an efficient way. So please try to cooperate with us. Today our team is going to teach you about the two topics, AML and the DBMS. At first, AML. What is AML? Can anybody define? What is AI? In proper definition. Okay. What is AI?
Creating a human intelligence.
Okay, let me explain. AI is nothing but the process of human intelligence by machine. The machine can process the human intelligence, and this process may include either learning and reasoning and also the self-correction. Learning, we already know that, right? The AI machine, when compared to the human, what will the human do? The AI machine will learn and the self-correction. This is the basic and the proper definition of AI. And nowadays, why we are all using AI? Is it any mandatory for us? And what is the necessary use of AI? Saving time. Yes? Saving time. Saving time, yes, of course, saving time. And anything? Yes, due to population. This is the main reason. Why we are using AI means due to the population the population all increased day by day. So the client requirements also increased. Client requirements also increased so that the organization cannot afford the client requirements on demand. It will maybe very high cost or anything else. For that reason, we need AI. I think it's a good idea to automate the routine work by using AI. Routine work are nothing but if you say at every day morning we wake up and clean the house and the cooking, these are all the routine works, right? And these all routine works can be done by AI, then it will be easy for us, right? It will be very easy to communicate for us. So this is one of the main reasons for mandatory of AI, okay? And also there are some, like for example, the AI can use it to solve the toughest problems, the tasks, the intelligent tasks, and it will achieve their goals by in an efficient way. These are the mandatory, these are the necessaries for using of AI. Okay, and then the next one, what are the advantages? Can anybody stand and tell any one example, one advantage? Okay, fine. Let me explain first advantages. The first one will be the advantage will it's easy to work. The work can easily done by the AI, right? When compared to the humans. And also second one, time saving. If a human can do any work in 10 minutes, then the AI machine will do that work in between 2 to 5 minutes.
Okay, I want to make an intervention here. First of all, you're doing a fantastic job.
Okay. And the other examples? The third one, it will create the new techniques to solve new problems because the AI machine will intelligent, no? So it will create the new techniques to solve the toughest problems. And the other examples, it will 24/7 availability, right? Selfless with no break. The AI machine will having any break for us like sleeping, anything breaks? No, right? It don't need any breaks. So it is selfless with no breaks. That means 24/7 it will available for us. And what are the disadvantages? Can anyone tell what are the disadvantages?
Yeah, speak. Don't be scared. Speak up. Don't be scared. Talk.
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
Perfect. The first one should be the lack of unemployment. Why it is unemployment? Because we see any factories now they are all workers, right? If they replace the workers instead of AI, then those people will be get unemployed, right? So this is one of the major disadvantages. unemployment. And the second one should be make humans lazy. Is everyone agree to this?
Yes.
Definitely make humans lazy.
Can you repeat that please? I didn't understand the last word. And
Make humans lazy, sir.
make humans lazy.
Lazy.
What is the first thing? You think it will make humans lazy?
Can anyone give reason for that? Why the humans can be lazy for using AI?
Machines do all the work.
Yes.
Humans.
If machines do all the works, then what will the human? He will get very lazy, right? So that is the second point, disadvantage. And also the third one, it has no ethics and no emotions. It will don't know any, the AI machine will have any emotions like happiness or sad or anything else. No. It can't be emotion like humans. So these are also the major disadvantage. And it has no improvement with experience. Is there AI machine having any experience? Having an experience or not?
No.
Yes? How will experience?
No.
No.
It will know because AI machine will create and this will start what the tasks that are given by us. That task only this will do. Not having any before experience, previous experience, right? So that is also the disadvantage. And the next one is applications. Applications of AI. Tell me the applications. Applications. What are the applications of AI? Please.
Agriculture sector.
Can anyone stand and tell? I can't. Okay. What are the applications mean? Here, if you use in the gaming, and also we all well-known application is voice assistants. This is the well-known application. What is mean by the voice assistant? Can anyone please?
Please respond.
If you are asking any question, then this voice assistant will give the answer according to that question. It will run automatically. We don't need to do anything, right? Just ask the question only. All the code or all the program about that will already define that AI, right? So this is the one of the application. And also if you are seeing gaming, like simply a temple run, if you are running, then the automatically the roads and the train, all of it will be automatically created. So that one also the application of AI. And yeah, the one of the major application is the AI will go the places at where human can be at risk. For example, fire accidents. Is the human able to go there and save the people? No, right? The human can't go there. In those type of places, the AI machine or the robots will help to save the people. This is also the one of the application. And the next one, in the entertainment purpose, that is social media. In the social media, for example, if we see YouTube, then if we will see in the YouTube at least any one movie, then the others will also the only movies will come. How like that? Why is that happening? If we see any movie, then the remaining periods are also movie. Because the software or the AI machine that we include in that mobile software is no. Okay, this man seeing movies, so this man can this man can interested in seeing movies, so I will provide only movies. So this is automatically done by the AI machine. These are the applications. And the next one, types of AI. What are the types of AI? There are three types majorly. At first, the types can be divided into two types. First one, based on capabilities. What is the first one? Yes, based on capabilities. In this based on capabilities, we are having the three types. What are they? Artificial narrow intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and the artificial super intelligence. The first one, what is meant by the artificial narrow intelligence? Can anybody? try to say something, okay? Either it is wrong or right, just try to say something. What is mean by the artificial narrow intelligence?
Doing some particular task only.
Yes, exactly. Doing only some particular task. If you are seeing any washing machine, automated washing machines, it can only wash the clothes. That will only the task assigned for us. And any cleaning machines, it will only clean the floor. That's it. We are not having all the works. It can't do, right? Only doing the particular task. This is the first one. And the second one is artificial general intelligence. What is meant by the artificial general intelligence? Simple. The AI machine that the intelligence which can exactly act and think like human or as smart as human. How the human will think, the AI machine will also think like that. This. And the third one and the last one, artificial super intelligence. Artificial super intelligence is nothing but which are having intelligence more than the human. More than the human brains, that intelligence will have. That is the artificial super intelligence. Now what we are using in our daily life is the artificial narrow intelligence or general intelligence or super intelligence. Yes, we are using the narrow intelligence because we have the robots only doing some particular task. Not any robots doing everything that human can do or doing more than the human can do. We can't have these type of robots until now. Okay, so now we are using the artificial narrow intelligence. And the second one is what? Based on functionalities. Based on functionalities, we have 4 types. What are they? The first one is reactive memory. Reactive memory is nothing but reactive memory, reactive machine. Simply reactive machine. What is meant by reactive machine? This. Reactive machine is nothing but which can work according to that present situation only. If what doing here, what happening here, based on this thing only, it will take actions or it will do anything. That is a reactive machine. And the second one is theory of mind. Theory of mind means what? Having the. Please, can anyone try to tell, please? Okay then, let me explain. What is mean by the theory of mind? It will having the already knowledge how the world is like now and how the things will happen in the world. This is the theory of mind. Okay, having like what is correct and what is wrong. It will actually know, having knowledge about them. And the third one is self-awareness. Self-awareness, nothing but it will do actions only based on that self-awareness. That is simply, how can I? To protect self. The AI machine will choose actions based on that to protect self only, it will do actions. And the last one, having the previous memory. Previous memory is nothing but what? Previous memory means it will store the data until some particular time period only. If we store any data until 2 months, only after 2 months it will store. After that, it will be erased. Until now, how many types I will discuss? 4 types. The first one is reactive machine, and the second one is previous memory, and the third one is theory of mind, and the fourth one is self-awareness. Up to now, in this world, theory of mind and the self-awareness are not in this world. Can you anyone see which can exactly think and what is wrong and what is not, having own intelligence machine? No, right? We cannot see until now. And I also have, could you see the self-awareness machine? No. So these two can be, until now, it can't be in this world. These are the types. And the next one, what is meant by the state of art? How many stages we are having in the state of art? 3. What are they?
Always impossible.
Yes, always impossible. And the second one?
Amazing innovation.
Yes, amazing innovation. And the third one? Amazing innovation. Perfect. And the first? Always impossible. What is meant by the always impossible? What is meant by the always impossible? In the earlier days, grandparents are maybe they will think or they will believe if their cell phones are coming and they're very popular. They are not able to think right. In those days, they think like, oh, this is impossible. It's always impossible. It never be possible, right? This is the always impossible stage. And the second one is amazing innovation. Now, present. Now we are using the cell phones and we are feel amazed according to the inventions. This is the amazing innovation. And the third one is aging innovation. What do you mean by the aging innovation?
Okay, I'm going to have to stop you now.